question is, are these men, these young men, why are they as confident? Why are they less confident young men than young women in Nigeria today?
It depends
or even anywhere in the world.
It depends on the parental background. Some men are very close to their mothers, or they're single parent mothers. And so there's always that fear of the unknown. They can't even talk to girls to say, I like you, I would like to go out with you.
So they're not confident anymore.
But I actually think it's that parents don't pay attention to the upbringing of boys and the way they do to the upbringing of girls.
Well, that's
you know,
point,
they just think that, oh, it's a man's world, that they'll grow up and be a man. And so when mothers say to, for example, or even fathers that, oh, sowing their wild oats, I'm thinking with whose daughters?
Whose child?
Yeah.
With whose daughters?
I mean,
so you cannot speak like that to a boy child. You have to teach him to treat women with respect.
Do the mothers know? Or the parents, do they know
Perhaps
that
they
the
don't
role they
know.
have to play?
Perhaps they don't know, which is why they need to be taught. And so there are a lot of parenting programs these days and classes. Parents and mothers have a critical role to play if we're going to change the way our boys, our male children, think. And if we're going to give them confidence, it doesn't come from just being a man, that you're a male specimen, no.
So, Tony, do you agree with how, say, men are raised with a sense of entitlement? Maybe you're a bad example.
No.
Because you are
I do have my sense. No, I'm a very, very domineering character, by the way. But I do not...
You wouldn't know that. Yeah. The wife is well-loved, man.
Well, I'd ask her. She will probably tell you the other side of me. But then I think being fair and objective is supposed to be a virtue, really. You know, but sometimes you find the traditional demands, cultural demands of male child being the man of the house. I tell my son sometimes, hey, listen, you're the man of the house. I do tell him that.
But that's from the point of view of responsibility. That's different. Man of the house, responsibility, that's different.
Yeah, you know, how are you the man of the house? For example, you see a lady, there are certain moves you must make to show gentlemanliness or genteel attitude, you know. So the point I'm trying to make is that I want to say that men have no reason to be afraid of their shadows. They have no reason to lose confidence in wanting to tell a girl I love her or I want to go out with her. There's no reason for that.
But I mean, these days, women want to pay the bill as share the bill.
Then that's another interesting one. The woman tells me she wants to pay the bill. When I asked you to come out with me, I won't let you.
Why not?
Because it's in my psyche that I am the one who
asked you out.
Yes. So you won't go out with her if you don't have any money and she can pay. And she can pay.
What if she can pay?
If she knows that I don't have the money and she says I can pay from that point of view.
If she invites you out for lunch.
That's fine. That's fine.
Maybe he's too old. You should be asking your son.
No, listen.
So if a woman, can a woman propose to a man?
Some of them are doing so these days.
They're doing that these days. And I have seen, well, I was once proposed to. You know.
But you didn't accept the proposal.
Well, I'm not sure whether it was about accepting or not accepting. I just went home and thought about it. And I said, maybe my people will not accept it, but
I think it's an attitude thing.
There's nothing really wrong with that.
It's an attitude thing, and it's a chip on the shoulder about who has what role. But I think what society is teaching us these days is that there are some role reversals, and that perhaps it shouldn't be about this is a designated role, but about who can do what best. There are men who are excellent cooks. Why can't they cook in the house if they cook better than their wives? No. Why would it be an issue that, oh, no, it's not? And the best chefs in the world are men. So why would it be an issue that they're the ones who cook at home? There's someone who said, my husband cooks better than me, so he cooks at home.
Okay,
and there's no issue there.
Let me ask one question, which is very important, right? Can women empowerment be taken too far? And when, if yes, when?
Honestly, I think it can be taken too far. For example, who is determining this empowerment we're talking about? And really, what's the reason for the so-called empowerment? If we're looking at a home that is growing together, everybody's responsibility is taken seriously, there will be no need for that empowerment. Look, Nigeria and US, there are more women in authority in Nigeria than in the US. Are you aware?
Yeah.
But it is true. And yet we keep telling ourselves, we don't give women a chance, we don't give women a chance, we're not gender sensitive. That's not true. The rule of law is not allowed to prevail. That is what is the problem. And so, yes, you made a point that some women are more responsible towards leadership and the roles. Fine, I agree with that. So are some good men. But more men have been more corrupt than women. But there are corrupt women.
No, but the thing is, what is empowerment in the first instance? I think the point of empowerment is to say that a woman can be whoever she wants to be in terms of achieving her life's potential. And
but there are so many women.
Many women are not allowed to be, is the point. When you are, it's easy to sit, and because you, and again, that word allow, because you allow your wife, why is it allow? Why is it allowed? Why can't it be that she has the capability and she wants to do it and she has a conversation with you and she does it? Why does it be that why is it that she needs your permission to do it? Why can't it be your blessing to do it? She needs your blessing to do it.
It's a contentious argument, really. You know why? Again, it depends on who is debating this issue with his or her husband.
So we're talking about the home now.
I just think it shouldn't be threatening. I just think that men shouldn't feel threatened if women want to do things. I think that's at the bottom of it all. I think they should just allow, because the world is for men and women.
You're saying you're using the word allow yourself.
No, I'm using it because it's the word that that's the word that's used, and that it describes what it is I'm talking about. I think, and when I say allow, I think we should allow, not that men should be allowed or men should allow women. It should be allowed in the sense of the English language. It should be allowed that a woman can be who she wants to be and fulfill her own. You know, you keep saying the home. It's not always in the home.
The home is the springboard of this.
No, but you see, not all women are married, and not all men are married, but men and women interact, even in the workplace, even socially. And these issues are there, even socially, where they're not dating. Because there's a sense of, I'm the man, I have to do this. I'm just saying that if people would just think, first of all, of each other as human beings, and then define the roles as the roles arise within the home. So that if, for example, you're the one who can drive, your husband can drive, you can drive, you drive and take the children.
We have many such cases.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So do that. If you're the one, and at particular points in time in marriages anyway, sometimes it's the woman who has more money, and sometimes it's the man who has more money. Why is it an issue who has? When the man has more money, the woman is not complaining. Why would it be a complaint if the woman has more? And you say it's a home, and you say, well, you're one family.
I guess you said it right. It's a function of attitude.
It is attitude.
So at the end of the day, it's whether the woman has the right attitude to it or not.
And the man, whether he has the right attitude to it as well. It's both sides.
You must have enjoyed that edition of Seriously Speaking. I'm sure you did. We are exciting, we are insightful, and we are engaging with all the guests or topics that we discuss on this show. Now, why don't you click right here and subscribe to our YouTube channel? Share with your friends, click right here, and continue the engagement on Seriously Speaking, right here.